Shalom, shalom, everyone. Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to share today about the Samaritan woman that spoke to Jesus, that Jesus spoke to in John 4. It talks about how the Pharisee heard that, Pharisees heard that Jesus was gaining and baptizing more disciples, so they were afraid of that because they didn't want him to come up and arise, right? Because they don't believe in him. I don't know why. All the signs and miracles, I don't know why. And then, so in verse 7 of John 4, it says, when a Samaritan woman came to draw water, Jesus said to her, will you give me a drink? His disciple had gone into town to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, you are a Jew and I'm a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink? For the Jews do not associate with Samaritans. And Jesus answered her, if you knew the gift of God and who it is that asks you for a drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water. And then verse 11 says that, sir, the woman said, you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where can you get this living water? So she was in disbelief. She's like, where are you going to get this water? And then she says, are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself? Jesus answered, everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again. But whoever drinks the water I give him will never thirst. Indeed, the water that I give him will become in him a spring of water welling up to eternal life. So the woman said to him, sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty again, and so I don't have to keep coming to draw water. And then he told her, go and call your husband. This is what T's at. She's like, I have no husband. She replied to Jesus, and Jesus said to her, you are right when you say you have no husband. The fact is that you have had 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband. What you have just said is quite true. Sir, the woman said, I can see that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped in the mountain, but you Jews claim that the place where we must worship is in Jerusalem. Jesus declared, believe me, woman, a time is coming when you will worship the Father, neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, for salvation is from the Jews. Yet a time is coming and has now come when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. That's how we worship God, in spirit and in truth. The woman said, I know that the Messiah called Christ is coming. When he comes, he will explain everything to us. Then Jesus declared, I who speak to you am he.